Welcome to The Leftovers. I'm Rachel Bell. The Leftovers is audio left on the cutting room floor from last week's Your Last Meal interview. And today, you'll hear never-before-heard cuts from singer-songwriter Lukas Nelson. Lukas is a true road doggy. He can be on the road touring for 250 days a year, which feels very familiar to him since he grew up on his dad's tour bus. His dad is the legendary Willie Nelson.
I grew up sort of similar, I guess, to a traveling circus. We were just taken to different places for Dad's work every few weeks, so I never really got a sense of what it was like to be in one place for very long. I did notice, especially when the pandemic hit, that I had actually never been in one place for longer than a few months.
That's just a little snippet from last week's conversation. If you missed it, I suggest going back and listening to that first. But if you're all caught up, here's my exceptionally speedy lightning round with Lukas Nelson. You were afraid of flying for a long time. Can you share the unconventional way that you got over your fear of flying?
Yes, well, I decided to get my pilot's license, and that really helped. And it was more of an anxiety than it was a fear. It was more a control thing, because once I got in the cockpit, I wasn't afraid at all. I do have a healthy respect for flying still, and I actually haven't flown in a while. Once I got my license, I went on the road pretty heavily, and I didn't have the time to put into it. Where I used to fly alone, now I'll only have an instructor with me. Even though I have my license, I'm not current or proficient right now. So it was something I did to gain knowledge and understanding, and that understanding and knowledge alleviates my anxiety.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because I get anxiety about flying too, and the idea of being in a tiny plane is the scariest. Did you have to kind of push through it at first when you were learning, or did it go away pretty fast?
No, it went away quickly once I understood the process and understood how it worked a little more. It really helped to learn about it.
You hop between Maui and Texas and Nashville. What is a favorite meal that you look forward to in each place?
Favorite meal in Maui? Sushi here is really good. Nobu here is probably the best one in the country, in my opinion. There's a place called Mama's Fish House, which is really great. There's Cafe Mambo, which I love. There's a good spot called Nuka. There's a nice little diner here called Colleen's, which I used to go to a lot. I still go to there every once in a while. There's a place called Makawao Public House, a great little steakhouse in Makawao. There's, I have too many restaurants here in Maui. But in Austin, there's great sushi. There's a place called Mayday, which was a great steakhouse that I went to, which me and my girlfriend went to last time. It was on South Congress. Really loved that place. And California, there's some great places in California. There's a sushi place in California. I keep saying sushi because I really do like sushi a lot. But there's a place in California that doesn't even have a name in Tarzana, and that place is amazing.
Interesting. You just have to know about it.
Incredible. Yeah.
And that was Lukas Nelson's Leftovers. The Leftovers and Your Last Meal are both products of Seattle's Cascade PBS. For as little as $7 a month, you can become a Cascade PBS member and get streaming access to all PBS shows. Find the link in the show notes or go to cascadepbs.org. This episode was produced by me, mixed and mastered by Isaac Kaplan-Wollner. Original theme music by Prom Queen. Make sure and check out Season 3 of my food and drink storytelling show, The Nosh with Rachel Bell. Search for it on YouTube or watch at cascadepbs.org. I also send out a food newsletter twice a month with recipes and essays and Pacific Northwest restaurant recommendations and more. Find links to the Nosh and the Nosh newsletter in the show notes. I'm Rachel Bell, and this is The Leftovers.